Aloha from the Ozarks, folks. I have this really nice brand new cabin on my lot. It is a 10 by 20, and I thought I'd walk through it and talk to you about it. This one is from our signature series, which means we use pressure treated plywood in the siding and pressure treated plywood in the flooring. This one's a 10 by 20, which includes that 4-foot front porch. So inside it's more like a 10 by 16. Just remember, you also have a 4-foot front porch. Let's talk about the walls. I already mentioned to you that it's plywood. Our 2x4 wall studs, they are pressure treated and premium grade, so they're a pretty grade of lumber. 16 inches apart is standard for how we do our walls, okay? 16 inches on center. We double stud every third wall stud or every 4 feet. Okay, so we go 1, 2, and then there's a double stud. Well, now we're at a window frame. Double studded window frames and door frames. At a minimum, we double stud them. Okay, why do we do our windows and door frames like this? Because that helps keep the window and the door frames square with the building so that the window and the doors will open and shut freely like they're supposed to do once the building is on your site and leveled. We do that for our door frames and our window frames, okay? Double studded all the way around. And this one actually happens to be triple studded just because of the placement of where this window is on that wall, okay? We do our window and door frames better than everybody else. Now our wall studs, again, 16 inches apart. We single stud at the bottom of the walls. We double stud up at the header or the cap of the wall. The wall caps are double studded. And that gives you a very, very strong and sturdy wall that we then anchor our roof trusses to. And we use these metal hurricane screws to anchor the roof trusses to the tops of our double studded walls. Very, very strong structure. Our roof trusses, also 2x4, also premium grade, pressure treated lumber, okay? Our roof trusses, if you'll notice, in an A-frame style building, our roof trusses, the base of that roof truss rests on the tops of the wall caps, and they're anchored in with those metal hurricane screws, and that allows us to offer you a 150-mile-an-hour wind gust certification. Our roof trusses our buildings are engineered for 150-mile-an-hour wind gust certification, okay? We build really strong and sturdy walls, roofs, and floors. We build a better building than just about any other portable building company that you can find out there, okay? And part of it is the way we attach our roof trusses to the tops of our walls. That's just one of the many things that we do that's different. On the roof, we also do have our standard OSB roof decking. Now that's standard in most roofing for just about anybody. Okay, so we use OSB roof decking. On the outside of that roof is the metal roof. And between that metal sheet and this roof decking is a tar paper, a moisture barrier, okay? That's in between the two. Let's talk about, I forgot to mention while I was up here, we do have an air vent, a Soffit air vent that runs the entire side of that building and the entire side of this building. So we have better airflow than just about any other portable building company out there because of how much airflow we have going in from the sides, the Soffit vents, okay? And that works in conjunction with our screened-in roof ridge vent that runs the entire peak of the roof. So the air comes up and then goes out, and that moves a lot of moisture out of this building, and it helps keep the building cooler in the hot summertime. It really does make a huge difference. And most of the other companies, when they build a portable building, they just put a little rectangle air vent way up in the top corner on one side and way up in the top corner of the other, and that's all they have for air ventilation. So they don't move nearly as much volume of air as we do, which helps us keep our buildings cooler and reduce moisture inside the building, okay? Now let's talk about the floors. 5/8 inch plywood floors, they're tongue and groove. Also the siding is tongue and groove, so they're interlocked with one another, but it's tongue and groove flooring, premium grade, and it's pressure treated plywood, okay? 5/8 inches thick. Underneath the plywood, we have our floor joists, and our floor joists are not 2x4s, but 2x6s, and they run 16 inches apart underneath, just like we do our wall studs. They're 16 inches on center. Well, if we custom build a building for you, we can do them 12 inches on center if that's what you would prefer. That's an upgraded heavy-duty floor, very, very strong floor. Underneath the 2x6 floor joists, we have 4x6 pressure-treated runners. Those are the skids that actually are underneath the building that make it a portable building, okay? We notch those out 1 inch deep, Everywhere a floor joist would go across it, we notch it out 1 inch deep so the floor joist sits down inside that runner, and we attach them using the metal hurricane clips. And that's unlike most any other portable building company out there. We built a very, very strong base to these buildings. This building is here on my lot, available for you to come and take a look at any time. We have discounts that change out throughout the month. So every month we have a different discount, and sometimes even in the middle of the month, the discounts may change. So the pricing for this building, I'll have it listed here on this video. Somewhere in the video description, I'll have it listed. I put it on my website, which is listed here on this video. And if you see this on Facebook, or if you see it on YouTube, or if you see it off of my website, there's a lot of different ways for you to see the most current and updated pricing. Okay. We also always offer a military discount, so thank you to active duty and retired military and your family. We appreciate you, and we offer a military discount. Now, delivery is free within 50 miles of my lot. After 50 miles, there's a mileage charge, but delivery within 50 miles from my lot is absolutely free, and that includes us bringing the building out, setting it up on the concrete blocks that you provide, and then we will level the building and attempt to anchor it into the ground if your ground is suitable for anchoring, because out here in the Ozarks we may have really big rocks in the ground and may not be able to drive the anchors, but we will attempt to anchor it to the ground like you would with a mobile home. It'll be strapped down and anchored, okay? Cash price is always your lowest and best price, but we also offer rent to own. We have a no credit check rent to own. Everyone can do it. We have 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and even 6 years terms on the rent to own. Your lowest monthly payment is your 6-year term. There's no penalty to pay off early, and I always recommend everyone to pay it off early. That's to your benefit. Of course, the Graceland company will make the most money if you just do your minimum payments the entire time, and that is easy to do, and they make it as easy as possible for you to get into one of these buildings. So there's no credit check, all right? And again, no penalty to pay it off early. I always encourage people to do that. If you have any questions about this building or anything else on my lot, I want to encourage you to hit my website or message me right here on this, wherever you're watching this video. If it's YouTube or on Facebook, go ahead and message me here. Or if you're on my website, you can chat with me there. That's really me on that chat function on the website. It's not a robot. I mean, it is a robot that initiates the chat, but after that, it's really me. You're talking to me. And of course, you can call me or text me on the phone number that's listed here on this video. Okay? If you have any questions, you know what to do. Aloha from the Ozarks.